Hi guys, so today I'm very excited to say that my watch came. So I've been waiting for this for a very long time, just to give you kind of background story to this. This is a Indiegogo Huami, who normally made Xiaomi watches for them. They've gone out on their own. Indiegogo is kind of like a Kickstarter thing where you get in on the early stages of development and then they produce something. So this is their watch, and it's a bracelet watch. It's a smart watch. Measures all kinds of things like blood oxygen levels, your heartbeats, all the things that a smartwatch should be able to do as well. On top of that, your notifications, everything. So I'm very excited. Finally came. I got this for half price because I was one of the first backers. These go for over €300 at the moment, and I got it for €140. So I'm very excited. I'll be unboxing it now. I found this on my doorstep when I came back from the local town I live in. So without further ado, let's open this. Oh, been waiting for this for a very long time. It's taken this long to actually come because it came from Hong Kong. Well packaged, plenty of styrofoam. Here we go, nicely done. So I'll put them aside. Comes in a little drawstring bag. Nicely packaged. Just turn this around a little bit. Very nice. A 500 mAh battery. Maximum you're going to get 205 mAh. This is the first Bluetooth 5 enabled. You can see on the back there. Let's open this. And the tear marks. That just pops off. Put that aside. I presume this just twists, does it? Yes. So twist open. And there we have it. Out of the case. You can see it's a nice thin bracelet, comes well protected. Let's just strip off this piece here. The whole watch seems to be well protected. And shipping, it's a bit cold. Other than that, there we go. Bracelet style. Let's just put that in there for a second. Let's have a look at what comes in it. Again, you twist to open. And here, in the top part, it's the charger. It pops out that way to come out there. So I guess we need to take this off first. So just pop that out. That comes out. There you go. So that's out. So it's a magnetic charger. You can see on the back there. And it clicks right on by itself. It's a good, strong magnet. Make sure that it's, when you're charging it, that it's completely on. It's nice and strong though. And then on the top of this, you can see I have another strap. I did say it would be coming with two. This one's a shorter one, just a little bit shorter, not much. As you can see, the holes are in a different place. Okay. I'll probably be using that one. I'll try the long one first, but I'll probably be using that one. And then the rest of this is probably just your instructions. There you go, there's your instructions in there. So, nicely packaged, as you can see. It's nice, very well done, Amazfit X. So, let's switch this on. This is a sensor here that I think you just press to turn on. Because I could be wrong. No, that comes off. There's a little button, as you can see on these and here, just a little button, and you can click the next one on. It's very quick, very easy to do. There's a screw on that one, as you can see, so you could possibly get a new one of these. I have to switch it on. I may have to resort to instructions. Quick start guide. It may be that simply the watch is just comes battery empty, so I'm going to charge this up, guys, and I'm going to come straight back to you. So guys, I'm back with this watch again. I've lived with it now for probably about 2 days, just short of 2 days. It has its cons and it has its pros. I'll go through a few of the settings and things like that with you today. So as you can see, it's a nice bright display. It has this pressure sensor on the side here. It can be a bit tricky at times. If you cover it also with your hand, you can turn it off. Also flicking the wrist up, you can turn it on too. Now it's a very sensitive display, but at times, as you can see, it won't do things. So if I flick down, I've got this quick menu with a few different settings. The first one is find my phone, this one here is a flashlight, this one here is economy mode, and this one here is do not disturb. It also gives me a little percentage indicator and tells me it's connected to my phone. Also the time, date and the weather. So if I flick back up out of that and I flick up, this is my quick notifications. Gives me all the notifications that I've just had. I can flick them away if I don't want to see them. If I flick over this way, this gives me my weather, my schedule. My daughter has ballet today, so it tells me that. Activity goal, heart rate, workout if I've done one, haven't done one yet. And I can also change the settings and shift them around. So if I don't like them in certain places and let's say I want the weather further down, I can move the weather further down using that little cog at the bottom there. So if I go out of that, flick away from that, and flick the other way, this gives me all the different apps that are integrated. Now there is no app shop, so you get this and that's it, unless they update the phone and the watch together, and then you'll get more. So I've got workout, activity goal, heart rate, my blood oxygen level, stress detection, weather, schedule, alarm, settings, and then more. If I click into more, I've got stopwatch, countdown, and music. So if I go out of that again, you always flick right to go out of anything. If I go into these individually, workout, as you can see, it's you know, it's not great when you're doing things, because now and again I have to flick twice or flick 3 times, so the screen is sometimes too sensitive. It'll do things I don't want it to do. So I've got indoor running, indoor fitness, outdoor running, walking, indoor cycling, elliptical, outdoor cycling, pool swimming, and open swimming. So at last I can do indoor fitness, which means if I'm in the gym and I'm doing weights, it will actually do that. So if I flick out of there, again, it's tricky to work. Activity goal, then, again, I flicked into that, and it decided I wasn't doing that, I was actually flicking. So I've got calories, stand, PAI, steps, and the last 7 days activity, all in there. Of course I haven't had this for 7 days. Heart rate. Heart rate seems to be a bit, I don't know, sometimes it'll get it right, sometimes it'll get it wrong. This morning while I was sitting eating my breakfast, apparently my heart rate was 113. Now, I know it wasn't, there's no way it was 113, but anyway, it told me it was. So that's that, and then SpO2 takes a while to take this. You have to stand, keep very still. The idea is it's your saturation of your oxygen within your blood. It measures that, and it does take a while to actually do it, sometimes a couple of minutes. So generally speaking, you should be in and around 100, 99 to 100. And then if I go down further, stress detection, same thing with the blood oxygen, it'll tell me how it is. You can go into some of these as well to more detail. So like, let's say if I was in this one and I clicked weather, it will give me a detailed weather forecast for each day and also for today's. Same with ballet. If I can click into ballet, it'll tell me the whole list. If I had more than just ballet there, it will tell me. Activity goal, I can click into that again, give me a detailed list. Now what I will say is, because this screen is so long, I found that it's actually quite awkward to read the stuff at the top here. That's one thing. Also, there is no double tap to wake the screen anymore. On my previous Xiaomi watch, I had double tap to wake the screen. I hope they bring that back. And the vibrate is just a short little tiny vibrate, and that's it. So sometimes I could miss it. If my phone wasn't vibrating and making a noise in my pocket, I would actually miss it, because I wouldn't know that something on my wrist was buzzing. It's that gentle. So it's not perfect. Xiaomi need or Huami actually, who make this, Huami, they need to update things a little bit and make it a little bit better. But there are a good few settings, and I'm happy with it pretty much, 80% of the time. I wish there was an always display on it. My previous watch had an always on display. I kind of missed that. But I do like this feature, of turning it off like that. And I do like this button on the side to turn it back on again. If you press that button anywhere within the menu as well, it will bring you straight back to this. And I can press on some of these things here on the screen to give me, you know, different, and if I long press on this, I can change things around. I can say tap that one there. Oh, that's, yeah, sorry, in the middle I can change my watch face. Now you only get a choice of 2 for doing this with. All the rest are actually on my phone. I can't change any other than the next 2 on this. So if I click settings down the bottom here, I can then change my watch face. So click on it and then change it. There we go. So it does take a little while to get used to what the watch does, which direction you go in, what you press, what you do. Same with this, I can change that to a whole number of different things. Heart rate, exercise, all the different exercises I'm doing, whatever I want to do, I can just quickly click on that to tell it that I'm doing that exercise. So there's an awful lot of features I can change it to. I leave it on battery, and heart rate down there, calories down the bottom, weather and humidity. But you can click any of these and change them. So it's a good changeability, but the problem is I can only change one of them. Only one watch face, and that's it. If I wanted to change to the other watch face, I can't change anything on it. So they need to bring out more watch faces that are interchangeable like that one. At the moment there's only the one. So I'd give it about 8 out of 10 at this stage. It's not doing everything I want it to do. Maybe Xiaomi will actually update the watch and update the watch software and let us have a few more options. I'd really like it if they did. But would I buy it again? I'd buy it again for €140, which I bought from Indiegogo, which was kind of like a Kickstarter. But for €300, which is what the price is now, no, I wouldn't buy it for €300. So there you have it, guys. That's my quick review of having it now for the last nearly 2 days. It's a good watch. It's definitely not worth $300. If you got in on the Indiegogo, well done you. You've definitely got a bargain. That's it, guys. All the best. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.